What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching Paper Talk. We are back again bright and early on a Monday morning to go through the latest breaking news for LS and see exactly what's making the headlines in the back pages of the most fraudulent publications available to man. We buy them so that you don't have to. Love to your mothers. I hope you're all doing well and looking after each other in these turbulent times. We're all we've got, people. I want to send a massive shout out to the newest members of the Fraud Gang Members Club. You are massively appreciated. This was your fastest finger of the fraudification squad yesterday, and this is your comment of the day. You know what to do if you want to be featured. We've got 4 fraudulent publications to be going through today, including The Guardian, the Daily Fail, the Daily Mirror, and the Daily Star. It's daily, like Thompson. It's daily, like Paper Talk. Let's get down to it.
This is for the ones who care.
And we're going to kick things off today in the Daily Fail, who say, Ole eyes Bale, Manchester United ready to pounce as Sancho hopes fade. Manchester United reportedly ready to offer 31-year-old Gareth Bale a way out of his Real Madrid nightmare, you know, the 600 grand a week nightmare that he's currently suffering through. And he is one of several options on the table, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is determined to bring in a right-sided forward before the end of the transfer window. United have offered him a short-term deal, perhaps a season-long loan is what's being talked about, and that is apparently something that Bale has absolutely no interest in. However, he is open to a move back to the Premier League. He's been frozen out by Real Madrid and Zinedine Zidane since he agreed that £1 million a week salary contract with Chinese club Jiangxing Suning. The Daily Star have a little side piece here on Jose Mourinho, who is risking losing the dressing room, it says, by calling them out in public and saying they are lazy, questioning their work rate, intensity and individual performances. This is after the defeat to Everton, in which they weren't pressing at all. They were walking around like it was a beautiful summer's day on the beach and they were just taking it all in. He's not happy. He's let them know. We will find out how angry the players are and whether or not he has lost the dressing room already. Players such as Ben Davies have come out on record and said that they think the criticism is slightly unfair, especially when Mourinho said himself that many of the players have not been able to train because of the lockdown restrictions. The back of the Star, though, is reserved for Reece James's wonder strike yesterday against Brighton and Hove Albion, a goal that lets Kepa off the hook and finally broke a spirited Brighton side. Frank Lampard unleashing both Kai Havertz and Timo Werner on the Brighton defence, and Werner looking quite sensational at times. Havertz may well need more time before he hits the ground running, but it was Reece Lightning. I mean, that is cheesy as anything, isn't it? Frank Lampard banking his first dividend from his £200 million makeover, thanks to a kid that cost nothing. And the right-back position, as far as England goes, is absolutely stacked with potential now. Even on the other side, Brighton's Tariq Lamptey, who made the move across from Stamford Bridge recently, looked sensational throughout the game. And although Brighton can be very encouraged by the fact that they got the ball down early, played some beautiful football, they did lose Adam Lallana 44 minutes into his debut. Over here, we've got Nuno Espirito Santo's Wolves, who celebrated his new contract by picking up 3 points in a very comfortable win against a Sheffield United side who barely turned up in that first half, and I hope that Chris Wilder really gave them a piece of his mind. They looked slightly better in the second, but they're going to have to do a lot of work if they want to replicate the heroics of last season. Wolverhampton Wanderers on the other side, flying towards the top and potentially a serious contender for European football. In the back of the Guardian, we've got some promising news for West Ham fans. The club could be the subject of a takeover bid by an American consortium who value the club at about £350 million. Golden Sullivan, your time is up. I don't think anyone is really a fan of what's been achieved. Empty promises, a near empty stadium at times with no atmosphere, so far away from the pitch, it's just unbelievable. And the signings and sales have been absolutely shocking. Diane Garner to West Bromwich Albion for £18 million, probably the nail in the coffin for quite a few people. Now, there were 2 new Chelsea boys and a Brighton signing on the pitch yesterday, all making their first Premier League starts for their respective clubs. It says here that one of them passed the test and the other 2 really left a lot to be desired. Adam Lallana making a promising opening before limping off just before half-time. Kai Havertz a few promising touches, but really a very tough debut that will be looked at considering the price tag he's been brought in for. And Timo Werner, who brought instant return on his £53 million fee by winning Chelsea that all-important penalty, converted in the little hop-skip fashion by Jorginho, who reportedly, if my chat from last night's streamer to be believed, has scored 20 of his 21 penalties, which is quite a sensational record. I love this story. It's an interview with Michael Keane about James Rodriguez's first day at training for Everton, and how even these top professional ballers can be starstruck at times when they see the likes of a James turning up. Apparently, Michael says that on the first day he was doing nutmegs, flicks, tricks and overhead kicks, and that prompted a round of applause from the other players on the training pitch. It's going to be fantastic to see what a fully fit James Rodriguez can do. Rodriguez created 5 chances against Spurs, the most by any player on their Premier League debut for 6 years, since Alexis Sanchez for Arsenal against Crystal Palace in 2014. Bayern Munich president Uli Hoeneß has accused Liverpool and Manchester United of blackmail over Thiago Alcantara, saying that neither club had contacted Bayern and were probably waiting until late in the transfer window to try and table a cut price offer. He said, "From my point of view, they lack any class whatsoever." This is actually the most comical comment of all time. Here we have a man who was found guilty of 7 counts of tax evasion and sentenced to 3.5 years in prison, giving us a lecture on how to do business. I'm pretty sure that Bayern Munich's favourite recruitment tactic is waiting for a player's contract to run down and approaching them to sign them on a free transfer. Leon Goretzka, Robert Lewandowski. Any fee that Manchester United or Liverpool are prepared to pay for Thiago Alcantara to Bayern Munich would be a lot better than the deals that Bayern Munich have been offering other clubs. That much is for sure. Crystal Palace have held talks over a move for Brentford forward Sayed Benrahma, who's valued at over £20 million. Palace also bracing themselves for a bid for Wilfried Zaha, with Everton apparently lurking. 36-year-old former Chelsea defender Branislav Ivanovic is set to be confirmed as a West Bromwich Albion player today after leaving Zenit St Petersburg on a free transfer. Arsenal's 28-year-old Argentine goalkeeper Emilio Martinez is finalising a £20 million move to Aston Villa after opting to leave the Gunners in search of first-team football. And Arsenal have wasted no time in bringing in Martinez's replacement by closing in on the signing of Dijon goalkeeper Runar Alex Runarsson, who has reportedly already undergone his Arsenal medical and will sign on a 5-year contract. The Icelandic international reportedly making the move for around £2 million. The Telegraph say Aston Villa are also close to signing 25-year-old Burkina Faso striker Bertrand Traoré, formerly of Chelsea, currently of Lyon. Luis Suarez is locked in a contractual dispute with Barcelona. He says the club should allow him to move to Juventus on a free transfer. The club say you're not going anywhere for free, and the 33-year-old Uruguay international has been told to look for a new club, but still has a year left on his deal. Manchester City are still hunting for that elite centre-back, and they have reportedly offered Atletico Madrid £82 million up front plus £4.5 million in add-ons for Atletico Madrid's Uruguayan defender Jose Jimenez. Atleti are not in any rush to sell the 25-year-old international, who they see as worth every penny of his £100 and whatnot million release clause. Liverpool's Divock Origi is attracting attention from a whole host of clubs, including Brighton, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Fulham and Turkish side Fenerbahce. The Guardian are saying that Arsenal could allow Lucas Torreira to leave on loan before the end of the transfer window, with both Fiorentina and Torino interested in signing the Uruguayan midfielder. And Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City have both been told by Napoli in no uncertain terms that if they don't complete the signing of Kalidou Koulibaly this weekend, they will be taking the 29-year-old centre-back off the market. Tottenham desperately hunting for a striker and ready to offer Napoli's Milik 90 grand a week plus a £5 million signing on fee. Some breaking news for you in that Memphis Depay, the 26-year-old, will be moving from Lyon to Barcelona if Dutch reports are to be believed. He is about to sign for Ronald Koeman as part of the Dutch rebuild. Is he of the standard required for Barcelona to become the elite European side that we know them to be? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Right then, that's about it for this time. I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying this beautiful weather. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, If we get 3,000 likes, there will be a late night fraudulencia. If not, I will see you guys in the morning for another paper talk. For now though, my name's been Hugh Wizzy and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.